Good evening, dear students from all over Egypt. Welcome to today's session. With you today, Miss Wafa Hassoub, and today, inshallah, we will continue Unit 2, of course, the power of machines. As usual, we started with part 1, and today, inshallah, we will continue part 2 of the vocabulary. But before we start our vocabs and the definitions and all the meaty session we prepared for you, let's know the learning outcomes. So we have learning outcomes from the whole unit by itself. So what are the learning outcomes? Be with me to know them. Well, the learning outcomes for Unit 2. As for reading, we need you to read short texts, articles, and conversations about machines and technology and their historical context in Egypt. Identify key details and understand idioms. So this is what relates to reading. As for language, we will explain the use and apply reward speech for statements, commands, and requests. And as for listening, we want you to understand and extract key information from an audio conversation, specifically a technical support call. And as for writing, we want you to write an argumentative essay with a clear opinion, supporting reasons, and a counter argument. So we will teach you how to write an argumentative essay and how to know the meaning of argumentative essay. And of course, finally, we have speaking. We want you to talk about machines and their impact, present an invented machine, and give and follow instructions. Hope, inshallah, all these learning outcomes can be applied for you. And let's start with machine in Egypt, past and present. Before you start, think and discuss. Try to answer the following questions. Question 1. What ancient machines do you think were used to build the pyramids of Egypt? Can you think of machines that our pharaohs used to build the pyramids? And how might they be compared to modern machines now? Question 2. Do you think machines help or harm traditional ways of life? Well, we want your opinion about this. Do you think machines help or harm traditional ways of life? Give examples from Egypt or other countries to support your opinion, of course. Think about these two questions while we present the reading for you. Well, Egypt, a land rich in ancient wonders, had a long and fascinating history with machines. From the very basic tools of the early dynasty to the sophisticated devices of today, machines have played an important role in shaping the nation. In ancient times, Egyptians relied heavily on simple machines like levers and rams to build their monumental pyramids and temples. Historians believe that these early innovations laid the groundwork for future engineering marvels. One expert noted the Egyptians were masters of machines long before the modern era. This expert nodded and he said importantly that the Egyptians were masters of mechanics long before the modern era. During the Industrial Revolution, Egypt began importing advanced machinery from Europe, cotton gins and steam engines revolutionized agriculture and transportation. However, not all changes were smooth. Some traditional crafts disappeared as machines took over. Today, Egypt continues to adopt modern technology, from computerized factories to renewable energy systems, while some fear that machines may replace human labor. Well, others argue they enhance productivity. As one engineer remarked, machines are tools, not replacements for human skills. Now, Egypt is also working with advanced technology like artificial intelligence and robots. Government initiatives and private sector partnerships are driving forward projects in automation and smart and infrastructure. Yet, even as the country charts full steam ahead into the digital age, it remains deeply connected to its past. Museums now use 3D scanning to preserve ancient artifacts, blending old and new. As one historian said, Egypt is strong because it respects the past and looks to the future. By mixing old and new, Egypt shows how machines can connect history with modern life. Well, that was the reading, dear students. Hope you enjoyed it. And now for the new vocab for you. Well, key vocabulary. We start with the word artifact. It's noun, and the definition of the word artifact is an object made by a human being, typically an item of culture or historical interest. An example, archaeologists discovered an artifact from the Stone Age. Now, for the word automation. Automation is noun and it's the use of largely automatic equipment in a system of manufacturing or other productions process. Do you want an example? Well, check this. The factory increased automation to speed up assembly. We have the word cable. Cable, it's noun, and the definition of it is a thick wire or group of wires protected by a coupling used for transmitting electricity or telecommunication signals. An example for it, the network connection requires a high-speed cable. And finally, for this slide, we have the word charge. Charge, it's a verb and it means to power an electrical device by feeding it with electricity. To assign a responsibility. An example we have it, don't forget to charge your phone before you leave. Continue with the vocab. We have the word or the verb drive. Drive, it's a verb and it means to operate and control the directions and speed of a motor vehicle. So the word drive, it's a verb and we needed to operate and control the directions and speed of a motor vehicle. An example for it, a strong work ethic often drives successful entrepreneurs. Now for the noun infrastructure. Infrastructure. What does it mean, infrastructure? It means the basic physical and organizational structures and facilities. For example, buildings, roads, power supplies needed for the operation of a society or enterprise. It's a pretty important word for you. An example for it, a country's economic growth depends heavily on its infrastructure. Now for the word lever. Lever. It's noun and it means a bar or handle used for exerting pressure or sustaining a weight, a means of accomplishing a purpose. So this is the word lever. An example for it, education is a powerful lever for social change. And finally, for this slide, we have offline. It's an adjective and sometimes can be adverb. So offline means not connected to the internet or a computer network. Look to the example we brought. We had to take the system offline for maintenance. Now, we want you to answer these questions to check your understanding. Do it with us. Question 1. The chief engineer had to the complex machinery to identify the source of the electrical fault. So, is it preserve, enhance, troubleshoot, or right-click? Well, of course, the correct answer should be troubleshoot. He had to troubleshoot the complex machinery. Question 2. Due to severity of the fire, the building's evacuation was treated with the utmost foundation, urgency, connection, respect. Of course, we have severity of fire. Huge fire in front of you in a building. So we deal with it with the utmost urgency, of course. Question 3. To make the presentation more engaging, the graphic designer decided to the contrast of the slides. So, enhance, require, harm, blend, and the correct answer should be enhance the contrast of the slides. It means, of course, to improve the contrast of the slides. Now we have the listening for you. Well, technician Rami, he says, Tech help support. This is Rami speaking. How can I assist you today? And the customer Rania says, Hi Rami, this is Rania from Apex Marketing. Our printer isn't working properly and we have an important presentation tomorrow. Rami says, I understand your urgency, Rania. Let me help you troubleshoot this. First, please check if the printer is properly connected to your computer. Rania said, Okay, yes, all the cables are secure. Rami, great. Now I need you to open the printer setting on your computer. Can you see the printer listed there? And Rania said, Yes, but it shows add offline. And I want you to know the word troubleshoot. This is a new vocab for you. Troubleshoot means find the mistake or find the default of something. like troubleshooting the problem in your computer. It's not working properly. So you try to troubleshoot it. So troubleshoot means find the problem, find a solution for it. Okay, try to find a solution for a problem. Continue with the listening. Rami says, perfect. That's the issue. Please right-click on the printer icon and select Use Printer Online. Then try bringing a test page. And Rania, wow, it's working now. Thank you so much, Rami. Rami answers, you're welcome. Now, to prevent this from happening again, I recommend restarting both your computer and printer once a week. Also, please don't turn off the printer while it's processing jobs. And Rania said, got it. Should I do anything else? Rami said, I suggest keeping the printer drivers updated. Our website has the latest versions. Is there anything else I can help you with today? Well, Rania said, no, that's perfect. Thanks again. And Rami, my pleasure, Rania. Have a great day. As for the key vocab for the listening, well, we have here the word online. It can be an adjective and adverb as well. What it means online? It means connected to the internet or a computer network. For example, she prefers taking classes online rather than on campus. Now we have partnership. Partnership. It's noun and it means the state of being associated with another person or group in a joint venture. For more clarification, we have this example for you. The two companies formed a partnership to develop new software. After that, we have productivity. Productivity, it's noun and it means the state or quality of being able to generate, create, enhance, or bring forth goods and services. Check the example we brought. Flexible hours are linked to higher employee productivity. And finally, we have sophisticated. Sophisticated, it's an adjective and it means having or revealing or involving a great deal of complexity or knowledge. Look to the example. The new security system uses sophisticated encryption. Beginning with the key vocab, now we have the word troubleshoot. Troubleshoot. It's a verb and it means to investigate and solve problems relating to the technical performance of a system or piece of equipment. An example for it, the IT team was called in to troubleshoot the server issue. Urgency. Urgency. It's noun and it means the state of being important and needing immediate attention. Look here, the matter was handled with great urgency. And finally, for this slide, we have version. Version. It's a particular form of something differing in certain respects from an earlier form or other forms of the same type of thing. Look here, Please make sure you are using the latest version of the app. Now, some questions to check your understanding for the vocab. Do it with us. The government promised to invest heavily in modernizing the country's decaying of roads and bridges. And the choices are dynasty, automation, infrastructure, or groundwork. And the correct answer should be infrastructures. We told you that infrastructures are like roads, bridges, and very important things in the country. Question after that. Before starting the construction, the engineering spent months on the detailed and planning. Version, initiative, groundwork, leverage. Well, the correct answer should be groundwork and planning, of course. And we have this question for you. The museum new wing will display a collection of rare ramen recovering from the excavation site. Generations, artifact, partnerships, or foundation. So they will display a collection of rare ramen artifacts, of course. And now we have the derivatives. You know, derivatives, their words come from the original word. So, for example, we have the word, as we can see here, the word here we have enhance. So, we have driven from it the word enhancement and enhanced as an adjective. So, this we call derivatives. So, words come from each other. Okay? We can get a verb, noun, an adjective, an adverb. Maybe sometimes we have two nouns. Okay? So we have here enhance as a verb. An example for it, good lighting can enhance the beauty of a photograph. And we have the noun from it is the word enhancement. Enhancement. Look here. The software update includes performance enhancement. And as an adjective, it turns to be enhanced. Enhanced. So, Kiara gave an enhanced version of her presentation using visuals. Continue with the derivatives. We have partner. Partner. So, driven from it, the word partner as a verb and partnership as a noun. So, partner as a noun, it means someone shares other person on something. Look here. Ashraf became a business partner in a successful company. And we have partner as a verb, means sharing something with others. So we have here Ashraf partnered with a successful company. And finally, we have partnership. Partnership. It's a noun. An example for it is our partnership was based on trust and respect. Continue with the derivatives. We have the word product. Product. It's a noun and driven from it the word productive. Productive. And we have the opposite or the antonym, it's unproductive. And finally, we have productivity. So let's have examples for each one of them. Product as a noun. So this is the material the factory sell. So this factory produces over 10,000 products a day. And as an adjective, we have productive. Productive. So Ro'a had a productive day and completed all her tasks. As for the antonym here, we have unproductive. Unproductive. So your efforts were unproductive due to poor planning. And finally, as a noun, we have productivity. So technology can improve productivity in the workplace. Continuing with the derivatives, we have the word urgent. Urgent means something that I have to do now. We can't delay it. So this is urgent. And comes from it is urgency. Urgency. And the adverb from it is urgently. Urgently. Check the examples we brought. Urgent as an adjective. It's urgent to contact the doctor immediately. And urgency is the noun. Look here. The urgency of the situation requires quick action. And of course, the adverb is urgently. Urgently. So the teacher urgently called for help when the student fainted. Now, to check your understanding of the derivatives, do it with us. The security team had to respond with when the main server suddenly went off or went offline. Partner, sophistication, urgency, product. Sure, it's gonna be urgency. Question after that. The company decided to, with a local logistics firm, to speed up delivery times in the region. Productively, urgently, partner, enhance. So the company decided to partner with a local logistics firm. And the third question we have, the museum installed special lighting to the colors of the ancient tapestries on display. Urgently, partner, enhance, produce. I think it's clear for you, of course, is to enhance, to improve the colors of the ancient tapestries or display. And now we have verbal collocations. Verbal collocations. As for verbal collocation, they are words that come together. When you find one in your exam, you know the other word. So we have here charge. Charge, collocate with full steam. Charge, full steam, okay, or charge ahead. It means to rush into action or to produce quickly. So the startup decided to charge full steam ahead with the product launch despite a few minor bugs. So charge full steam ahead. They come together, all of them. Charge, okay, charge something, full steam ahead. It means to rush into action. Hurry to do something quickly. Okay, now we have replace. So we can bring replace human labor. Replace human labor. It means to substitute human workforce. As an example for it, no robotic systems will soon replace human labor in many routine assembly line tasks. Now we have enhance productivity. So when you have the word productivity in your exam, you know that it collocates with the word enhance. And it means to improve productivity. As an example for it, the new software suite is designed to enhance productivity across all departments by streamlining workflows. Continuing with the verbal collocation, revolutionize, revolutionize, revolutionize agriculture. Okay? It means to cause a revolution or major change in agriculture. For example, vertical farming technology promises to revolutionize agriculture by allowing crops to be grown anywhere with minimal water. Now we have play. To lay the groundwork. Lay the groundwork. It means to pave the way or to establish the foundation of something. For example, before starting the construction, we must lay the groundwork by securing all the necessary permits and funding. To troubleshoot the problems. Troubleshoot a problem or troubleshoot problems means to identify and treat or solve problems. For example, our IT specialists work every day to troubleshoot problems with the network and ensure constant connectivity. Still with the verbal collocation, dear students, we have pass. To pass a law. Pass a law. It means to enact or issue a law. Look here, after months of debate, Congress is expected to pass a law increasing privacy protections for online users. And now we have shape the nation. To shape the nation. It means to form or influence the mindset of the nation. Look to the example we brought. Media and education have a powerful responsibility to shape the nation by promoting critical thinking. And now we have play. Play a pivotal role. To play a central or crucial role. It means, or for example, artificial intelligence is expected to play a pivotal role in future medical diagnosis and treatment plans. So, have you got the information from verbal collocation? Now, question for you to check your understanding. Do it with us. The majority party worked hard to limit freedom of speech, while the opposition party argued it violated constitutional rights. So, replace human labor, play a pivotal role, pass a law, enhance productivity. Well, of course, they worked hard to pass a law. Pass a law. After years of slow growth, the introduction of robotics is set to in the manufacturing sector this quarter. Troubleshooting problems, enhance productivity, lay the groundwork, shape the nation. Well, the correct answer should be to enhance productivity in the manufacturing sector this form. And finally, we have environmental activities. Okay? Environmental activists in raising awareness about climate change among young voters, troubleshooting problems, replace human labor, pass a law, played a pivotal role. Of course, it's played a pivotal role. Well, that was the end for today's session, dear students. See you next time, inshallah. Hope you got all the information a correct way. For any questions, send us any questions that you have in the chat box. Till we see you again, goodbye.